I'm going to install a Samsung dishwasher here. It's a new installation in a refurbished condominium. The hole for the power cord and the drain cord are already in place. The bracket is placed on the bottom of the granite countertop, courtesy of the carpenter who put the cabinets into place. I'm basically going to go through preparing the dishwasher for installation, leveling, installing, and connecting all the components. So let's get started. My main concern here is leveling the dishwasher. In this case, I'm at about 34¼ inches high. I need to take the dishwasher, level both the front and the rear legs. In this particular model, it takes a hex wrench to raise up the rear portion of the dishwasher, leveling by using a wrench to raise and lower the dishwasher. So I'll raise it to right at 34 and about 3/8 to get it ready to go. I think that 3/16. I just lifted the dishwasher and raised the front right leg by hand, and I got it to about 34 3/16, which is where I want it. Now I'll simply do the same thing on the other side by hand and make sure that I've got it equal by using a level on the front of the dishwasher. As you can see, it's not level. Once I get that level, I'll come back. Now raise both the front legs so that it is level, and then I'll do level front to rear. Next, you want to prepare the power and the hose. This is the front of the dishwasher. I've laid it over on its side, and here's the hot water supply connection right here. Some of them look more like a garden hose. This particular one is going to require this elbow fitting here. I will place some Teflon plumber's tape right here to ensure a good seal. Screw this in with a wrench, not too tight to strip it, but just tight enough to make sure I've got a good seal. Brass is very easy to cross thread, so be careful about that. And it will end up at about 4 o'clock like that per the instruction manual on this particular model. And there's the nut with the threads with the Teflon tape already on it, and you want to be careful per the instructions not to get the tape on anywhere on the inside. There's the front brass fitting all secure. The next will be to take a flex line hot water supply. I have a 6-foot hose here for that very purpose. It will connect here and route through this channel here, and I'll use some zip ties to secure it in place so it can't be kinked or slid out of the way inadvertently. So now I've connected the hot water supply hose, routed it through the channel on the left side of the dishwasher, and then I just took a little bit of a little drill bit, drilled a tiny hole right here in the frame, and then used a zip tie to hold the water hose in place so that it can't shift out of line and get set on or kinked on me or anything like that while I'm sliding the dishwasher in. Next comes the power connection. I will simply unscrew the front of that power supply box there and connect the power. Okay, what I've done is pull the wiring down through the access hole and used wire nuts to connect white to white, black to black, green to green, and then this strain relief happens to come with this cord. We'll stuff all back up into the box, put the cover plate back on, and snap the cord into place. And now with the power cord all connected in the front, I did the same thing. Run the power cord along through the back channel. I took a drill bit, drilled a little tiny hole down in there, and took a zip tie, and this should help keep the cord out of my way as I slide the dishwasher into place. So if you have a small helper to feed your hoses and power cords through the little hole, mine was able to crawl right back in there and feed them to me under the sink. Now that those are in, he can come out of there, and I'll actually have him pull on these as I push the dishwasher back into its position. I mentioned that my cabinet countertop installer placed a bracket underneath here already for me, right there, and that has tiny little screw holes in it. I've put the dishwasher all the way back in and measured the fit. These little brackets here, they just fit right into that little slot and come down into place, and we'll grab it. And I put the dishwasher all the way back and measured for fit, and I only need this first screw hole. These would stick out, so I'm going to take a pair of tin snips and snip off right at that line there. Then I slid the dishwasher back into place and screwed the brackets into the overhead bracket. Now for what I hope is the easy part, I have a garbage disposal, and my plumber installed a wastewater return line, and he just put a brass cap on it. So it's a matter of pulling off this hose clamp here and putting the wastewater return line on here and hose clamping that into place, then connecting my hot water down here, and then turning on the valve, and last but not least plugging into the dishwasher plug, which I have in the back there. Okay, I'll also mention here, since I don't have a air vent on this particular setup, that as I connect my wastewater return line, I'm putting a nice high loop in it so that it creates a like a trap in it, so to speak, so that we don't have the danger of backup going from the sink down into the dishwasher. Okay, now all three are connected. The top plug there is the dishwasher power. The bottom plug is the disposal power. The hot water is connected there and the valve is turned on. Maybe it'll see at the top of that connection, I did use a little Teflon tape. Not required, but helpful in the future if you ever need to disconnect and or reconnect. And again, the wastewater return line is connected and clamped down. Okay, come over here, find the dishwasher. That's a good sign. Back over to the dishwasher, and let's see, let's power it up. Ooh, another good sign. Start. So far so good.